So Amazon KDP Publishing has decided to define low content books. A low content book has minimal or no content on the interior pages, and these are not required to have an ISBN by Amazon KDP anymore, and they are not eligible for a free KDP ISBN. This will also change how you actually create a low content book inside of the bookshelf, and we're going to be taking a look at the way that used to look and the way it currently looks right now as of May 18th, 2022. But first, what is an ISBN? An ISBN is an International Standard Book Number. They used to be 10 digits, but since 2017, they increased that to 13 digits, and they have 5 elements that identify the book. What are ISBNs used for? They're essentially a product identifier. What does an ISBN identify? It identifies a publication that isn't a journal, a newspaper, or other types of serial type books. On Amazon KDP, these books are defined in paperback or EPUB or a Kindle book that you can read online. They all have different ISBNs. ISBN does not convey any legal rights or copyright protection. Over at Kindle Direct Publishing Help, they have a resource for ISBN that talks about all the different ways that ISBNs are used, to include should I use KDP's free ISBN or my own, and they link out here to learn about KDP's free ISBNs and using your own ISBN. So be sure to head over to KDP and read should I use KDP's free ISBN or my own. But remember, KDP has now added a new topic under the help topics, and they have identified low content books, and they have established that low content books are no longer eligible for a free KDP ISBN. They've also identified here this does not typically include activity or puzzle books or coloring books. Generally, this is about repetitive content on each page. So if each of your pages is identical, then you will not be qualified for a free KDP ISBN. So inside your bookshelf, when you get to the paperback content setup, you see the print ISBN. This is a book that I'd set up previously that I'd actually got a free KDP ISBN for. And when you get down to the next step and you launch the previewer, you can see that this has been assigned an ISBN via the barcode that you see right here. And we're going to take a look now at the new options. When you're inside your KDP bookshelf, create, manage, and publish. Again, this is Wednesday, May 18th, 2022, and this is currently how you go about creating a book inside of your KDP bookshelf. You go ahead and you select create, and then it asks you what would you like to create: an ebook, a paperback, a hardcover, a series page, or a Kindle Vella. Of course, we're creating a paperback book. So as you start filling in your paperback details, there is one thing to note here. Inside of categories, any of these types, choose all that apply. Low content book, and also the old large print option. So now you will have to check this to identify it as a low content book. Of course, it defines what a low content book is right here, but you still choose your categories. And of course, you can choose 2 categories here. So be sure to choose the 2 categories that are appropriate. Select save, adult content, no, and then save and continue. And now here under paperback content, under print ISBN, you will see publish without an ISBN. Low content books like notebooks, planners, journals, and other similar works do not require an ISBN, or you have the option to use your own ISBN. Of course, we're going to publish without an ISBN because at the end of the day, these types of books don't need ISBNs unless, of course, you're going to sell this book on another marketplace or in a bookstore or something that requires the ISBN to identify that it is a book that you are publishing or self-publishing, and then you would need to utilize your own ISBN. At the end of the day, also remember that the free ISBNs that you got with Amazon KDP previous to this change, you were not allowed to sell those books outside of Amazon. So technically, this changes nothing. You will still be assigned an ASIN as well as a barcode. So once that is determined that you're going to publish without an ISBN or use your own, simply scroll down and continue with print options, your size, your bleed, upload your manuscript, upload your book cover, and of course, does your book cover include a barcode? If you already added your barcode to the book cover, then check that. If not, Amazon will add it for you, and then you get to the point where, like we saw previously, that you launch your previewer. And here you can see the preview of the book without an ISBN. If you pause and take a close look, you'll see this barcode is different than the print preview of this book that I published when Amazon was still giving away free ISBNs for lined notebooks or journals, in this case, a composition wide-ruled notebook. So I'll leave a link in the description to this help article about low content books over at Kindle Direct Publishing Help. Low content books are defined now. Low content books are simply defined now by Amazon KDP, and they have minimal or no content on the interior pages, and they have repetitive content on each page. Typically, this does not include activity, puzzle books, or coloring books. And they have now said low content books are not required to have an ISBN, and that means they are not eligible for free ISBNs from Amazon KDP, but if you want to use your own ISBN, you are free to do so. If this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. I'll talk to you later. Bye.